I didn't switch my commentary on. I didn't switch my commentary on. I literally spoke for about 20 seconds then without the commentary. But I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it did that. But I only noticed something weird was going on because where it says my live stream and where it says on air, it usually has like a little number count on who's watching, and it usually like says the number. Even now it isn't saying the number, but oh yeah, now it's saying the number. We're back. I thought the stream ended early. No, it's my internet, which is, you know, the worst thing in the world. That's why I have to stream either really early or kind of like back end of the day, just because, yeah, my internet hates me. So yeah, really weak, because I just tested my internet, and to be fair, I didn't switch off the Wi-Fi because my dongle's plugged in, so it was still connected to the Wi-Fi, which isn't that reliable for my streams. So to be fair, I think it was me. Because then I did a test and it said I'm on like 8 megabytes per second on upload speed and on like 48 ping, so it shouldn't have really gone off, but it did. So I apologise, guys. I apologise. Sounds like it might be on their end, possibly. Who knows? Or just started piling up and I was distracted for a bit. Oh, that's okay. You do your work, and you know that's priority. There's no number on this end either. Yeah, it's really weird. I've got one. It's saying 1 now, but yeah, that's when I found it a bit weird how it didn't say anything. Like usually, if no one's watching, it'll say 0, but it just didn't have a number. So I was like, okay, how very odd. LAN cable's still best. Yeah, I didn't switch the Wi-Fi off to just have the LAN cable connected, but now the LAN cable is connected, it should hopefully be more stable. You've been watched 469 times, by the way. 69. You know, for some reason it just makes me laugh, that number. I don't know why. I love how you just like had to like drop that in there, because you know, like I just get all weird about it. I usually have a party when we see that number. We usually have a party. To be fair, I don't know why, I just make it a big deal. I don't know why. But yeah, we'll have a little party. Woohoo! But guys, just to let you know, we are on 42 followers. You know what that means. We need 8 more followers until I'm affiliated. Like this is huge. This is huge. We need 8. Like, not 10. We need 8 more followers. So you know, if you know anyone who's got Twitch and can give me like a little follow, then that would mean a lot, because you know we only need 8. We only need 8. But then also with being on the path to affiliate, you need an average of 3 views as well, and I think I'm on like 2.3 or 4. So that means like with a few more streams, when there's 3 more people watching, then that's like another criteria as well. But you know, with 50 followers, then that's just like we're 1 off the criteria. So guys, this is huge. 54. I'm laughing as loud as you are at this end. I'm glad, because it's, you know, it's a funny number, just saying. 50 for affiliate, then partner, then 10k views every time you go live. Can you imagine? Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, just imagine, like, 10k. Like, I don't know whether, you know, I'll be able to entertain 10k. Like, I get overwhelmed when there's like 5 of you talking and I miss the chat and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Do you want to copy and paste your chat again? Yeah, I can catch your stream at this timing. The early morning ones are trickier. Oh, the ones where they're 5 o'clock. Because you've got this time, and then I think the later ones are when it's your din times. We wouldn't get a word in edgeways. Literally, that's why I'm a bit scared. Like I'm not grumbling. Like, if 10k people want to watch me, then, you know, that's nice. That means a lot. But yeah, I don't know how I would manage the chat. I'd have to kind of like Google Google chat. I think by that point you'll have a second screen set up solely for chat. I hope so. Like, this is the thing. Like, I hopefully, if I grow, fingers crossed, I grow, and I do get some dollar when I grow, then I would literally put all that money just into getting like a setup and whatnot. Because ice cream, it works out fine because I have the screen here that I like watch the game. There is a screen to the left of me that kind of just shows what I look like to everyone else, and then the screen on my right is what I look like, what I kind of like look at the most, because the whole chat's just on the right hand screen, which makes it easier because it's just a whole screen just of the chat. So that makes sense, you know. It's nearly 5:45 in the evening for me now. Yeah, good lord, the timing's better for me. Oh, I'm glad that's why I thought like I'd do 2 times, and also it's just because of the internet. That's why I've got to do 2 times, because as you can see, the internet hates me, which is really sad. That's why I want, that's what they do at ice cream, right? Yeah, there's 3 screens in front and then 2 at the side, which does make it a lot easier to kind of control. Here I've just got my mic, and it's literally, yeah, just my mic. I have my little webcam on top of my mic, and I'm looking at my Elgato software right now, and I'm kind of glad that I've managed to get the chat up on the screen, because I used to have the Twitch chat kind of like next to my Elgato software, like in a separate tab. But then I realised, oh, I can just put the chat in the software, and that's kind of worked out for me. But yeah, what people want chat, you can only fit like a few until the top one kind of goes away. But you know, we'll work with it. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Okay, right. Well, I just paused it where we left off, so hopefully you guys didn't miss anything. Oh! Oh, good lord. I want to just fight A2. That's all I kind of want to do right now. That's all I want to do. Okay. Oh! Josie. Quick. Quick, gal. Okay. Who else wants to mess with me, you level 3s? You level 3s, I'll punch you in the face. Imagine growing so big you could buy ice cream. Can you imagine? I don't know whether Lee would be happy about I don't know whether Lee would be happy about that. But ideally, I want to still be at ice cream. But when I'm not at ice cream, I want to just be on my channel. So I wouldn't like say goodbye to ice cream, because they're the guys that kind of started this for me. Like, I didn't, like, I've always just played games by myself. Like, I've never thought about streaming until I obviously got the job at ice cream. So yeah, I don't think I'd ever throw ice cream away. But when I'm not ice cream, I want to just be on my channel. So I kind of just want to be streaming with you a whole 7-day-a-week scenario. Like, that would be cute. That would be goals. Okay, it's so dark right now. Okay, A2, can I punch you in the face, please? Oh! Oh, so we're surrounded. Well. Oh! Mirage. Have it. Oh, my Mirage is so good. Come on, Mirage. I just love Mirage. I just love Mirage right now. Okay. Where are we going? Oh no, we just came from that way. We just came from that way. Fluke. Oh no! I wanted to jump up here because you know I don't like to miss. Oh! I don't like to miss any of the collectibles. Like, the collectibles, I just want to grab all of them. Jumpy, jumpy. Ooh, such a good time. Oh! Oh, okay, this is not a good time. Even though this ain't level 3, I still panic. I still get overwhelmed. It always happens.
Okay, I think that's the last of the data chips.
Pod, analyze and collate the information from those chips.
Analysis complete. Dataset contains information about your high unit A2. Collating with data from other chips. Stand by. Collation complete. The contained data is a debriefing report for the Pearl Harbor descent undertaken during the 14th Machine War.
No kidding.
That operation was carried out by the Yorha generation that came before us, right? Anyway, mission complete, I suppose. Let's get back to the resistance camp.
Really? Like, we're so far away right now from the resistance camp. We need a teleporter. We really need a teleporter right now. Bouncy, bouncy shoes all inner line. I just make my words up. Like, I know that bit, but I don't know, like, what else they say. But I sing it mostly to Amadeus. Amadeus likes that tune. Oh, but you know, such a good program. Probably one of the only British things I actually watch. You know. Okay, we're literally right at the start where the game was. Like, I hope that Memento is round here. Oh, he made that sound. Look. Okay. So the bit we're going to now is where where that saw guy tried to kill us right at the very start. That's, so yeah. Do you guys remember where we are? Stilettos are a no-no. Yeah! As if I forgot that bit as well. Oh, I might have to rewatch it because they're all on Netflix. Where?
Analysis. Your HUD Type B body confirmed. It belongs to the missing unit known as 11B.
Yes!
So this is where you landed. Pod, can you access her black box?
Negative.
This
Unit
is what
11B's
the
black
other
box
thing I
has
wanted to
been
come in here for.
irreparably damaged. Proposal. Unit 2B should recover any usable weapons. Fragmented data detected in memory region.
Oh, okay, so we got reading time. If I can't even read. Your gal can't read. Hated the idea of the Mighty Boosh when it aired, but since watching it, I loved it. Yeah, weird being back here. My dad actually had it on DVD, and I remember in school, he was like, in high school, he was like, oh, just like watch this, because me and my dad had the same sense of humour. And we kind of like the same anyway. Like, he loves horror films. He's the one that got me into gaming. God knows what age. And yeah, we have the same humour. So any of my dad's recommendations, I'm just like, sure, because we have a lot of things in common. So yeah, so in school, because he had the box set, he was like, oh, Josie, I'll watch this. And I was just like, oh, this is so funny. And then I didn't watch it for ages, and then recently I noticed they put them on Netflix, so I was just like, oh! So then I rewatched them, because I just forgot how good they actually are. Like, that is my humour to a T. Like, it's just silly and random, and I love it, you know. So yeah, well, we found 11B's body, which is kind of what I wanted to do when we went to the factory, as well as getting knowledge about A2. Why do they all have the same names? So we found it, I'm chuffed, I'm ready to go back, but I would really like a teleporter, because I really don't want to go all the way through this factory again. Not going to lie. I want the teleporter. Oh, need to ask, how long did it take you to come up with the title? So the title, A2 Who, is just basically, who is she gonna be when I've finished with her? That's basically what I was feeling for the title. Like, that was my present to you guys on the fact you're going to be like, who is A2? Because she's not going to exist. She's just going to be like those kind of orange bolts you see when we kill machines. Even though she's an android, but still, regardless, she's going to be deaded. It depresses me that I'm Howard. Oh no, I love both of them equally, but I'm probably going to have to say I'm more Vince. Just because he's quirky, you know, he has his blonde moments, and yeah, he just thinks like he's amazing. So that makes me. But then Howard, he has like great humour. Howard's humour and the stuff that he comes out with, like his one-liners sometimes, like I love it. Like I love it. What's a Howard? So basically, there's a British comedy show called Mighty Boosh. It's like, it's quite old. Like, I want to say it's like 2006, 2005. But yeah, like, it's amazing. It's one of my favourite like, I'm not really into comedies. I'm more obviously into the blood and guts, the horrors. But I don't know, my dad had the box set, so I watched it. So I only really know it from my dad. But they have released the free series on Netflix. So yeah. So it's basically just called Mighty Boosh, and the main characters are Howard Moon, who's Julian Barrett. Now, I don't know whether you probably won't have heard of Julian Barrett. I don't know really what else he's been in. I did watch this really weird kind of indie film he was in, and Noel was actually in it as well, and I was just like, oh, this is really weird. And Vince Noir is Noel Fielding, and I love Noel Fielding. You might know Noel Fielding because he is now the presenter on the Great British Bake Off. If you watch the Great British Bake Off, I don't know whether they have that in Mermaid Land. But so yeah, so I don't know. You'll probably know of Noel Fielding more. I was really sad because I was Noel was kind of doing like a comedy tour, and when I was at uni, when I was in Carlisle, he was at like the Sands Centre, and I was just like, oh, so I think I was about to buy tickets, because I said to Beth, I was like, oh, would you come with me? And she was like, yeah, even though she weren't kind of like a big fan, but she said she'll come with me regardless. And he's funny, like I feel like Beth would have laughed anyway. But we had a show the night it was he was gonna do his like set, so I was a bit sad because I was literally so excited that I would be in the same room as Noel. Like I would have been buzzing, I would have been living my full life. They are perfect together. Honestly, it's one of the best duos I've ever come across. It's called Mighty Boosh if you want to Google it. Yep, looks quite an old show. It is quite old, like is very old. They came to Blackburn, I think, King George's Hall. It's so sad. I wish I would have been there. And I know my one of my best friend Anthony loves Mighty Boosh as well. And I think Anthony watched it in school as well. So yeah. But yeah, I would love to go and see him. Reactivation complete. A check on my body reveals various failures. Communication functions have been destroyed. I cannot contact my team or the bunker. I leave a draft of this message here as a log. Oh, this is huge. I verified a plan once more using my supposed destruction in this sortie as a guise. I sever all communication. I then pass beneath the abandoned factory and escape. Further analysis reveals that I took an anti-air fire while in the flight unit, resulting in damage to my body. No matter, I can repair. Then about 5 minutes later, she's like, I'm cold. My sensory system seems to be failing. Another 15 minutes. Noise has started to cloud my vision. Virus warnings appear frequently. It is unclear whether I'm infected or if the system is in error. And then about 10 seconds after that, she says repairs are proceeding poorly, perhaps because I am flustered. Pursuers will come if I don't move soon. Was I wrong to attempt to escape? Another 10 seconds. I am scared. I want to go back to the bunker, but can't restore communication. Oh, she's scared. And apparently androids can emulate emotions, I think, maybe. Or maybe they can, but they just don't show it. I don't know, the robots. So I thought they couldn't. Or whether it's machines who can't show emotion. I don't know. One of the two can't. This can't continue. I can't stay here. I have to run. Your horse squadron was wrong. I have to find somewhere safe. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Then finally, last one. Painful. It hurts. Help. Why stop? Who am I? Wrong. I need to run. So yeah, then she did it.
She was planning to go AWOL.
Violation of regulations detected. However, due to the death of the unit in question, corrective punishment is impossible.
I'll bring this weapon back to 16D in the bunker.
Okay, so we managed to do that little quest. Right, we need to go back. I would really like to teleport right now, but I don't think there is one. Which is pretty sad. Oh, look at all that stuff I just got. Okay. Right, we're just gonna peg it back. No messing, no scrapping. We're gonna go back to where we started. Even though we have already been back, but you know what I mean. Okay, keep running. Hopefully we don't have any scraps because I did kind of kill everything. So, who knows? Okay, keep going round. Round and round you go. Ah, she's like a speed demon. Like her robot legs just like doo, 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 doo. Like Terminator or something. Really? Oh my goodness. Really? Why are you all still alive? Okay, these guys are level 1328. Okay, this is not cool. This is not cool. Oh my goodness. I knew it weren't going to be all easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Oh. Okay, it was down. I love how, for some reason, now the level 30s have decided to at me. Like, wow, thanks. Thanks, guys. Now I'm scared they're gonna be like all over the place now. Going back to what I asked, knowing you, it's a very clever title, but how long did it take you to come up with it? How long were the cogs turning? To be fair, I usually come up with my most creative titles on Saturday because I don't want to give away the game, and also I kind of just want to make it sound interesting. So yeah, I want to say I'm more creative on Saturdays, but no, this title was about 15 minutes before I went live. And yeah, it's literally just like who you're gonna be wondering who A2 is when I'm finished with it. That's basically just like my cocky sort of analogy of the title. But yeah, well thanks, I'll take that as a compliment. I am usually pretty snazzy when it comes to titles. It's because before I started streaming myself on the way to ice cream, I'd be like, oh, I need to think of a title today, like what did I do last stream, and this would be like on the car journey to ice cream, and I'd just be like, okay, trying to think what I did that last stream, have a think what's gonna be like the outcome of doing this in that stream, and oh, do I have to defeat anyone today, are we in a different area today, like all these like things I'd think about. So yeah, I'm kind of used to hard kind of, am I allowed to say mind map? I'm not allowed to say brainstorm anymore, are you? But anyway, I did like a brainstorm in my head of all like the different things I could talk about, and then just try and think of something clever. So yeah, that's basically the tea. I don't want any more level 30s at me. This reminds me of Tomb Raider 2013 Square Enix. I just remember playing when they first made the new Tomb Raider, when she got like a whole new look and whatnot. I remember there was one bit, 'cause she had a ball that could help you go across like cliffs and whatnot, and there was one bit of the game where because all the way through the game you had to get different parts, add different parts to your equipment so you can progress to the next area. So this particular part that I was in was that I needed a the last upgrade to my bow so I could get across this kind of incline. Is incline the right word? It was kind of just like a rocky bit with massive gaps, so she had to try and get across, but obviously she couldn't jump across because it was too far. So yeah, so I'm at this bit and I'm just like, oh, we need the other bit of the bow, and the game's telling me we don't have this particular upgrade on our bow to proceed. So I'm going all the, I'm backtracking all the way to see if I've missed this part of the bow. Have I missed any items? So I must have backtracked so far, and then I googled it just because I got sick of it. I googled where can I find this last bow part, and it turns out the game kind of like generates it for you, kind of gives it you, but the game never did it for me. So a lot of people were saying there was this glitch in the game that sometimes doesn't generate this piece of the bow you need. So, and I was over halfway through this Tomb Raider game. Like, I spent a lot of time on this game. Like, it wasn't just like started in 10 minutes. Like, this was over half of the game. And I was just like, oh, so a lot of people are having this glitch where they can't find this bow component. So I just canned it. I thought, I'm not doing the game again. Yeah, gal's not doing that. So yeah, so I canned it. And then after that, I kind of was disappointed at the fact they released this game with this bug. Like, why release, and also why have they not patched it? 'Cause I didn't get it new. I'm pretty sure it was a free Plus game, and Plus doesn't really give out free, like, new free games. So I just thought, why have they not patched this? It's lazy. So so I canned it, and I've never played any other Tomb Raiders just because of the disappointment I experienced with it. So yeah, that's my story on Tomb Raider. That's Josie's feelings on Tomb Raider. Original Tomb Raider wasn't like that. It was so much better. And I'm actually surprised with the fact that, cause I've had like PS1s, PS2s, GameCubes. I did have an original Xbox at some point in my life. So I'm really surprised I haven't played any of the Tomb Raiders. But when I was younger, well yeah, I was kind of a massive Nintendo child. But then after Nintendo, and I like experience with like original PS1, original Xbox, PS2, I was kind of more into like the beat 'em ups, like Street Fighter and Tekken. My favourite one was Dead or Alive, and it's really funny because Dead or Alive, the women aren't really covered up that well, and they move around a lot. So I remember I wasn't like even double digits at this point, I don't think. And I remember I was at my dad's and I was just playing Dead or Alive. And the good thing with Dead or Alive, this is why I'm so obsessed with like skins in games. Like when Overwatch releases new skins, I hype, because Dead or Alive, every time you got to the end of the campaign, you would get a new skin for your character, and the more skins you got, the kind of less clothing they wore, sort of thing. But Dead or Alive, I love it, and you know, that was kind of my beat 'em up childhood game, even though it is very rude. But yeah, Dead or Alive was my thing. Here we go, story time. Yeah, I love how it kind of started off with, yeah, I've never played a Tomb Raider, this is my experience with Tomb Raider, and I just started telling you about the games I played when I was about 10. These rude games my dad would let me play. But then also when I was at my mum's, and this was PS1. Oh, my dad, he bought me this Tony Hawk's game, and my mum would actually, she actually gave it back to my dad because she said there was swearing and there was blood in it, and it was like a 12 or a 15. And she just would not let me play this Tony Hawk's game. So yeah, so my mum was more strict than my dad when it came to the age ratings. I'm getting my bottom handed to me. But yeah, my dad just let me play whatever I want. But I reckon if my mum saw the fact I was playing on Dead or Alive, she would have been a bit like, Josie, like, this is rude. Like, this is too rude, you shouldn't be playing that. Okay. This guy needs to die. Oh, we've leveled up. You know it. I feel like we've been in this area for like an hour. Yeah, I don't like going into bits we've already done in games. I just find it boring because we've already been here before. I don't know why games insist on backtracking. Hate it. But, you know, we're done. We're finally out, and that's just how the cookie crumbled. But we hopefully don't need to go back in there. There's no little quests. There is this over there. But, I don't know how you get over there. I'm not gonna lie. But let's go over to our little teleporter. Wherever it is. So we can get the heck out of here. I actually don't know how to leave. How do we leave? That's hilarious. I think we talked about this, but I can't trick my dad into letting me get GTA 3 originally. I think we must have spoke about this because I remember laughing and being like, I did that with my mum because my mum's always been clued up with the age rates, like the age ratings on games. My dad never cared. That's why I like watched all sorts of films and all sorts of games. It kind of like, I think that's what kind of got me into horror films as well, because I was watching, especially my best friend at school, she was a major horror nerd. So yeah, like I was watching like, all sorts of crazy stuff in school. But yeah, my mum was very, very clued up. And I don't know why she was so clued up, not gonna lie. So she won't let me get GTAs. Like, this is why I've never really played a GTA, because I feel like the time's passed for me. Because you can't really play those games when you're not really old enough, and you can do all sorts of crazy things. So yeah, she never let me have GTA, but they released the first Red Dead. So I remember going into Tesco when Tesco was at the Capital Centre, and I went into Tesco and I was looking in the game aisle. And I remember seeing the new Red Dead Redemption. So I was just like, oh, can I have GTA? Nope. Okay. Can I get Red Dead Redemption? And she's like, and for some reason, I don't think she cared about the age rating on Red Dead Redemption. Because I feel like they must have been 18s. So she was just like, oh, okay then. So she hands the lady at the till the money, or uses the card, I don't know. But the money got exchanged. I got Red Dead Redemption in my sticky mitts, and I just went, it's by the same people, yo. And everyone kind of looked at me, and I was just like, you got played. So yeah, so I remember doing that because I knew she knew about kind of like age ratings and things, but she didn't know about like the developers and whether certain games was made by certain people, whether yeah, she wasn't that clever. So I was just a bit like, okay, you're not going to buy me GTA, I will ask for Red Dead Redemption, which is made by the same people, just different setting, but still, that's as close I got to playing GTA. Your mum's a secret gamer. No, unfortunately not. It's more my dad who's like the game master. My mum, she for some reason she went on Xbox one time and she got Assassin's Creed because she read the books and she wanted to kind of play it because of the hype of reading the books, and she just couldn't control the map. And I was getting so frustrated. I was like, make sure you know where you need to go is at the top, so you can just like walk in a straight line. Because the map's kind of like the GTA map, wherever you go it kind of turns, and I guess it is confusing, but I was like, oh, make sure you know the arrow, your objective arrow, stays at the top so you know you're going in the right direction. But yeah, no, she couldn't grasp, and I was getting very agitated. Red Dead was definitely an 18. I know it was. So yes, I was howling. Your mum secretly hates you for sure. She just knows that like I'm a bit sneaky, not gonna lie. And she didn't realise Red Dead Redemption was Rockstar. I don't even think if I'd said, Mum, oh, do you know who Rockstar is? I wouldn't even think she'd know anything about that. And yeah, I just knew she didn't know it was kind of the same game, just Cowboy Wild West. So yeah, so that's how I played it. Like, if you don't want to buy me GTA, then I'll find a way around it. Don't worry, don't worry. So yeah, very sneaky, but it worked. So yeah, so then I got Red Dead, and it was okay. I enjoyed zombies a lot more because that was, I think, the start of the whole massive zombie hype. So yes, I did enjoy the DLC a lot more than the base game. But for some reason, I'm not that interested in the new Red Dead, in all honesty, because I played it when I was younger. So yeah, so I feel you when you said letting me get GTA 3. So I was just like, you know, you're lucky you got a GTA. I couldn't get a GTA. I don't even know how she knew about GTA, but yeah, she won't let me have that. And then yeah, I've never played one because I was suppressed. Okay, let's go and speak to Anemone about the data we've gathered. We found more data from A2. Take a look. It's number 2. It's really her. You know her. You're a unit number 2. She's an older model but the same type as you. We work together. Oh, okay, this is all happening. Nah, that sounds like my mum. Mum likes Sonic and Sega, but after that, games just weren't something she would do. So my dad would play Tomb Raider and my mum would be the brains behind it. Oh, that's so cute how you all kind of just like family in Tomb Raider, and you had like the brains, you had like the person playing. I love that. A whole family, you know, unit experience. That's kind of why I like Minecraft so much, because my mum loves and plays it and is able to be creative and build cathedrals, come on, and stuff, and doesn't have to use Lego and take up loads of room. She actually uses Lego? Oh, your mum sounds well cute. And I love how she's like doing this sort of things. Like, not a lot of mums, like, you know, messes with Lego, create stuff on Minecraft. Like my mum, all my mum does is occasionally she'll ask for my DS to play Professor Layton, and she has like a dabble on Animal Crossing. But no, like, that's so cool. Like, you should get her on Sims. Like, she'd love that. Like, I love Sims. You know, Sims for life. Oh, she sounds like such a cutie. The Pearl Harbor drop. Yes, the operation itself was a success, but the Yoha fighters were completely wiped out. The commander was number 2, A2. Oh, okay, so A2 was like top of the chain. Have you met her? Do you know where she is? Actually, we have orders from Bunker to destroy her. She's a deserter. She also wiped out an entire team that was sent to bring her back. A2, no. I'm sorry, it's true, honey. Let's go, Nanas. Okay, so with all the stuff we found, I wonder whether we can get some sweet upgrades.
Wonder what that was all about. Something must have been up between Anemone and A2.
Some things just aren't easy to talk about, especially for a soldier who's been fighting that long.
I guess so.
9S,
Huh?
you might understand yourself someday.
Right.
Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's just gonna leave us thinking about it, possibly. Okay, what upgrades? Can we upgrade Pod yet? Like, that's rubbish. I kind of want to sell the Dignity because it's rubbish. Even if we upgrade it to level... the second level, it's still going to be one of the lowest items we've got. So I'm going to sell Dignity. I don't know whether we'd need it, but your gal doesn't want it anymore. Wow, I'm carrying so much stuff. Can we not sell Dignity? Why can we not sell Dignity? He's a weapon guy. Questions. All the questions. You'd think you'd be able to sell your weapon, but obviously not. Okay. Do you want Dignity? Dignity. Oh, it doesn't like selling me weapons, does it? Okay, with all the dollar we've got, I kind of want to buy something for my memory chip. I thought she sold memory chip stuff. I thought she sold memory. Okay. Oh no, it was the woman. The woman sells memory chip stuff. Honestly, I can't remember anything. Your mum knew about GTA because every parent knew about GTA because there was a massive thing about it in the media. Pretty sure they had to change GTA 3 because the rating people wouldn't even rate it. Really? Yeah, I might ask her actually how she knew about GTA. Because I don't think we've ever had that conversation. But to be fair, I'm not bitter about it anymore, so... But yeah, I'd be intrigued to know where she first heard about it. And yeah, my mum's pretty cute. Oh, she does sound really cute. Mums, eh? You can sell your Dignity if you like. There's no shame in these trying times. To be fair, when I kept saying I just want to sell Dignity, I was a bit like, yeah, this sounds a bit odd. But nobody wants my Dignity. Nobody wants to give me money for my Dignity, so unless she wants to buy it. But for some reason I can't sell any of my weapons to anyone. Like, how weird's that? Why is a game not allowing you to sell like everything? Because usually games will let you sell anything in your inventory unless it's games like items used for like quests and whatnot. So that's weird. I'm glad it's not just me that thought so. And when I kept saying it, I was like, this sounds really odd. But you know, don't care. Makes you laugh, and it sounds funny. So you know, if you guys enjoy it, I don't mind. I do kind of want one of these, not gonna lie. But then, because we've got Mirage, if we install one of these shields, will that then get rid of Mirage? Oh, I think that one. Oh, bloody earring again. Like, I should really take this out because it's just an inconvenience. I still can't sleep. For like a year now, I still can't sleep on this side. So I don't even know what it feels like to sleep on this side. It's crazy. Yeah, we want that. Upgrade pod. We still can't upgrade pod. And I still don't really know what to do with fuse. The selected chip is currently equipped. If you fuse it, will be removed. No. I don't get it. Oh, so the ones with the diamond kind of symbol after it means that I've fused it, and fusing it just makes it better, I think. Who knows? Okay, let's look at my chip and see if we can add anything to my chip. Honestly, like when I'm buying these 8+ storage, I feel like it's going to give me a little bit more than that. And yeah, they had to change quite a bit. There was actually a level in GTA 3 originally that had you flying something into one of the buildings in the game. A few months before the game was released, 9/11 happened, so they wrote it out. Can you imagine? It's like they foresaw. You know what I mean? That's crazy. It's like with the whole like Rapunzel, and she lived in like Corona and whatnot, and it's like, did they actually foresee these events? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy when like stuff's so weirdly coincidental, like it's uncanny, like it's weird. It's weird. It's just bizarre. It's time to take it out, Josie. To take out my chip. Oh, like honestly, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Charge attacks. No, I don't want to do my charge attack. Turn invisible. Yes, after taking damage. Yes, I'd love that. I might buy the other +8 so we can use something else. Might as well, because I think I have another 10 grand left to mess about with. Or should I buy? Or if I sell something for 3 grand, I could buy the 16. This is why I wanted to sell Dignity. Because I feel like I'd get, you know, at least 3 grand for that, just saying. Oh, my earring! Need to take my earring out. To be fair, like, I don't know whether I've ever showed you guys. Oh, that really hurt. To be fair, I should do. Like, I've had it in for ages. So, like, this one, it's so sore and whatnot. And there's like, there used to be a little bump on the end. And I went to the doctor's. Because I went back to my piercing place. Story time. I went back to my piercing place and they were like, oh, just put like chamomile tea bags on there. And I was just like, really? Like, I'm pretty sure it's infected. Like, there's some lump that I can move at the back of this earring. So, yeah, like, they weren't even that fussed. So I went to the doctor's and, well, I went first to the kind of chemist, that walking chemist you get like the back of Superdrug. I went to him and he looked at it like I was growing another head, and he said, oh, you need to go and see a doctor or else we're going to have to cut it out your ear. And I was like, okay, the sound. So then, yes, so then I went to doctors after that. and it was kind of like a phone call one because they weren't seeing anyone, but I was like, I kind of want an appointment urgently because this guy from Superdrug told me they're gonna have to chop my ear off, like looking like Van Gogh. So I was like, I need to see someone ASAP. So I think I saw her like the following week, and she gave me some. First, she put me on antibiotics, and it went down, but like not drastically. Like it was still there, but it wasn't like I couldn't like move it. So then she gave me this cream, and the cream actually really worked. Like there's not a bump on there anymore, and she said she thinks it's like got this infection that keeps healing itself and then like coming back, just like a reoccurring infection. And I'm just like how does that happen? Like I have so many piercings. Like I have, you know, my nose, I used to have my lip pierced, I've got like all my earrings, I used to like, you know, I've stretched my ears, I've got like other piercings. So yeah, like I know my piercings, I look after my piercings, so this is not my fault. So yeah, very, very odd with this reoccurring infection. And yeah, the bump's no longer there. There is kind of like a really little one under the skin, but yeah, it's like nearly been a year now. It'll be like a year in a few months, and it's still so sore. And yeah, I still can't sleep on my side. If it stops you from lying on one side, it's not worth it after a year. To be fair, it's worse when I put like my headset on because it's pushing against it. That's when I'm proper like, ugh, throb. But yeah, no, I kind of like it though. But you know, hey ho. Lol, why so many piercings? Well, I don't know, it's something you do in kind of school and college because obviously you can't get tattoos, you're too young for tattoos. So I just went down the route of piercings, and yeah, because I was an emo kid as well, kind of still am, just not as radical. But yeah, I used to have my lip pierced, yeah, I used to have my stretchers in my ears, my hair was like bleached to the high heavens. It was silver, like we see all these girls now with silver hair, and it's like I did that back in 2012, just saying. And then yeah, like it's my ID, my driving license has that picture, and I really need to change it because it just does not look like me. Like, I'm surprised no one said like, yo, that isn't you. But yeah, no, like I've like the only probably piercing I've never had is my eyebrow, and you know, a private place. But yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, I remember those days, the fashion of stretch earlobes. Also, you're gonna be streaming. Also, if you're going to be streaming so much, well, this is what, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, it's a very weird phenomena I'm going through right now. But yeah, now they've kind of closed up a bit, but yeah, you can kind of still, I don't know whether you can see that one as much, but yeah, they don't look as stretched. Do you know what I mean? We're learning things this morning. It's not even 12. You see, I'm keeping it fresh. Like, I'm just like giving you like new information, little nibbles to chew on. So yeah, you know, in the morning we get deep. Just saying. Okay, did I buy the 8? Oh no, I'm selling some so I can get 3 grand to make 20 grand. Right, I get it. I just don't know what to sell. This is like what's happened before, where I just get majorly overwhelmed because I think that I need all this stuff here and I don't want to sell it. Machine oil, I think we need that to upgrade a pod, so we can't necessarily sell it. Oh, like one machine core is 10 grand. we have 7. So I'm sure selling 1 will be fine. Okay, so let's get that 16 plus storage. Okay, thanks, gal. Go back to my plug-in chip, and now we have quite a big area to mess around with now. So let's get a weapon attack. Let's do we already have? Oh yeah, we've already got a weapons attack. What's anti-chain damage? Oh yeah, that's the turn invisible. Nice. I don't know what this counter charge means. Resilient, avoid stagger. That's a big one, that. Do we already have deadly heal? I don't know whether we already have deadly heal. Gain 4% more XP for defeating peeps. Auto use healing items. Auto use? Yes, come on, auto heals. Yeah, we want auto heals. We want auto heals because I don't want to be dying again, just saying. Link has missed out on all the juicy goss. Well, you know, his loss. I wonder what lockdown would be like without your streams. Honestly. Well, yeah, that's why, in a way, I'm kind of happy this has happened, even though that doesn't really sound very good. But for me, I've just turned it productive, and I just thought, you know, I'll stream a lot more, and hope you guys enjoy it. Okay. I'm confused to why this does not fit. I just want to move them all up. This is stupid. We've just got rid of some, right? I don't know what we've just got rid of. We just got rid of the save point. Have we got rid of the save point? Do we already have save point? Yeah, we already got save point. We've just got rid of some, and I don't know what we've just got rid of. Your gal doesn't know. Your gal doesn't know. It was a brown one, I think, what we got rid of. But I don't... This counter one's too big. Do you have a proper mic? No, I do not. I've got the sound coming through on my Logi webcam. That's where all the sound comes through. Because the problem I had with the problem I had when I was using OBS was that it was hard to kind of fiddle with the mic. Do you know what I mean? To get the sounds, because the sound was coming out of my laptop, but then my Logicam was picking it up, and then the sound was also coming out of the analog audio clicky option that so yeah, so I had like echo, so it was really hard to know. Maybe I do need a proper mic, who knows. I know what you mean. I think the world must be a lot different after this, in a lot of different, literally, like, people need to be taking care of themselves, and yeah, the people who wasn't, I guess, you know, I hope they're shook, because you do need to look after yourself. And also I hope the government is gonna look at things for the future now more properly, and if this ever happens again, I hope they have like some sort of protocol to prepare themselves, because I don't think the way they've handled this is to the best of what they could have done. And also I hope the NHS gets a lot of praise, and I don't know, someone can help them, like, I don't know, but they should, you know, they deserve something after this. So yeah, I agree, Scott, I agree. But Sax Professor, welcome to the stream. Ouch, I fell from heaven. Hi, y'all. Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you are well too. Welcome. Even though, you know, I'm tired today, you just missed it. Like, I was showing everyone like my ears and my dodgy earring, so you know, you missed out on that special. Kazalski 4 p.m. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Oh, for Prime Minister. I was like, it's not 4 p.m. and I don't stream at 4. That makes sense. Yeah, I should be Prime Minister, because I'll, you know, I'll listen to the people, and I'd try and get us all in unison and all happy, you know. I'm alright stuck at home, you know. I feel you. So the only way I'm keeping myself sane is streaming and just playing games as well. Like, Animal Crossing is a big help right now. If you don't have Animal Crossing, I do 10 out of 10 recommend it, because it's amazing. It's amazing. I actually don't know what I've just got rid of, and I'm still confused into what I've just took away. But then I don't know what will fit that little gap. I don't want to taunt up. Are you serious? Will that fit there? Nope. Okay, we'll just move everything up. Because I don't know what I just deleted. Like, how stupid of me. Move. 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 Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it like this. If I've messed 2B up, then, you know, I've messed 2B up. Just saying. We got there in the end. Like, I don't know what I deleted, but, you know, don't care. Don't care now, it's fine. Maybe we'll go back to the bunker and give, I don't know, 15D or whatever she's called, her memento of 11B. So let's go. this music, I love it. Okay, so where's our girl 15, whatever she's called? I love how 2B's got her own room in all this. Yeah, where does everyone else sleep? We don't know. This game looks really cool. I actually, this game, I didn't know this until I looked at the title screen I think it was last week. This game came out in 2017, but I swear I played the demo last year and I thought it was new. Because I've had major hype with this game since I played the demo, and I've just like, oh, I'm gonna wait till it comes down in price, because it's still pretty pricey on like the store. So you gotta then wait and see it, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it. And I think it was on like 18 quid, which is better than like the 40 odd quid the store's selling it for. But yeah, I do 10 out of 10 recommend. Well, I'd say play the demo first and see if you like it, because I played a demo and I was just like, this is legitness. Like, there's no messing. that vibe is that we're going, this legit, what's he saying? Like, just a sort of like legitness. Oh, he goes, that was legitness. That's how I felt after playing the demo. We found a body along with this weapon. I ended it over. What's she called again? Oh, she's called 16D. I thought she was called 15D. Same thing. And the battle log is still intact on this. She must have fought right up to the end. I always knew she was the bravest of us all. Thank you, 2B, but I think you should keep it. Your combat model, after all. Whereas I'm a defense unit. I'm sure 11B will be happy knowing it was being put to good use. Alright, thanks. Oh, okay, so we've got another weapon, I think. Even though I find it really bizarre that we can't sell any of our weapons to anyone. Because I've got dignity. And I don't want my dignity. I'm trying to sell my dignity. But nobody wants it. So, you know, I don't get it. I'm literally going to be saying that forever now. Until I manage to sell it. I don't know how I'm managing to sell it, but I do want to sell it. Okay, I trust your legitness. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm glad you trust me. But hopefully my legitness won't let you down. And your trust of me won't be let down. I just hope you enjoy it. You know? I can't wait for the lols to come over this. Yeah, dignity. Tell her about 11B's attempt, desertion, keep. Okay, so last time I did this before, where it was an option to tell someone about a person's intentions or not, or what they've done. And last time it made this lady run off because she found out her boyfriend had died. And then she ran off to get revenge or whatever. So 11B was attempting to desert and escape the whole Yorha unit. So it's like, do we tell her 11B's intentions or do we keep that to ourselves? Because I don't want to be sad. And also she looks up to 11B. So I don't know, I might keep it to myself. I'm going to keep it to myself. Are you sure this is everything, all of information? I'm sure. Well, at least. Can I admit something to you? We were in a relationship. Oh, maybe I should have told her the truth now. They were a thing. She promised to protect me and it all seemed so romantic at the time. Oh, but to be fair, if she was planning on deserting, she might want to do that on herself and then leave 16D. I don't know. Your dignity, don't sell it, it's priceless. Thank you. But I feel like I'd get a lot of money for it, you know. Next thing we know, she'll be wanting to sell her legitness. I guess the question is just how much dignity does she have left to sell. I just want to know how much I'd get for it. Do you know what I mean? But the game won't let me sell anything, whether it was legitness or dignity. It won't let me sell my dignity. Oh, so maybe I have to keep it. We're still talking about the damn swords. Of course we are talking about the swords. Unless they made a sword called Virtuous Legitness. Oh wait, what? So basically, this stream there's been a bit of bant, and a sword. No, I have a sword called Virtuous Dignity, and at one it's like the lowest attack out of all my weapons. So I wanted to sell it, so I kept saying I want to sell my dignity. And I was laughing, and then Scott was like, this sounds a bit odd, and I was like, I know this sounds odd me saying it. So yeah, so it's just it was just a bit of banter. But we got you. I'm laughing so hard right now. My fam already thinks I'm crazy. Nah, it's okay. We're just laughing about this whole dignity. I actually think it's like a spear. In all fairness, I don't actually think it's a sword. I actually think it's a spear. I was like, lady, you do not sell your dignity. I don't even know how you sell your dignity. Is that like, you know, certain pictures? I don't know. I don't even know how you even do that. But yeah, no, I'm trying to sell my spear, which is called Virtuous Dignity. I will show you guys all in a second, just so we can clear this all. Funny. But now she can. I've been thinking of actually thought someone was like shouting outside then, but it's just the music. I've been thinking of converting to a combat model like you and her. That way I could avenge her death. I see. Anyways, thank you. On here, you should take this. I don't have reason to protect myself anymore. I actually feel a bit sad. Maybe we should have told her the truth. But if she did want to desert the unit, then maybe she wanted to leave 16D behind as well. And I guess, you know, I didn't want to take that route. You girl didn't want to take that route. Just saying. Oh, but it's actually following us. That means we're on. Okay, maths time. Maths time. Why am I lagging? Weird. I was doing maths when I. That means we need 7 more people. So, you know, we have 50 to be affiliate. So, Butt Sacks, thank you so much. It means a lot. You are one of us, and welcome to the family, son. I need like a little gif of Jack saying that when I get a follower. But your gal isn't that techie. I'll have to get on Google and whether Steam Labs will do that for me. But you know, Kazalski spends her evenings on corners at the top of the street. Can you imagine? Kazalski, you don't have to put on your red light. Red light? Is that a thing? What does red light mean? 43, you're not lagging on this side. Sometimes, because I can see myself in the little camera, it'll be like behind, and I'm like very quick trying to catch up like with real-time Josie. So yeah, really weird. Really weird. But 43, 7. If we get to 45, I'll like do a tweet and I'll just be like, guys, I'm so excited. You know, so excited. It was lagging because I got so excited that Butt Sacks was following me. And you see, it just happens. Okay, so where should I leave it off for Wednesday's stream? What is on the agenda? Okay, we don't have agenda because we're in the bunker, so let's head back to the resistant camp. Because I don't know where else we would technically go. You don't know the Roxanne song? You don't have to put on your red light. Roxanne, Moulin Rouge, and yes, that's why it's called red light. Is it Moulin Rouge a musical? Or something? Because I've heard Moulin Rouge before, and you know if it's a musical, your gal hasn't watched it. Because you know how I feel about her. It is like really warm. I got to go. Oh, Butt Sacks! keep it up. Bye all, you're too kind. Thanks for following us, thanks for watching. Take care, I hope I speak to you soon. You're amazing, thanks for the follow. And just keep it real. You too. Goodbye, butt sacks, Professor, Sir. Thank you. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We're still not going to do Lord of the Valley because you got it level 30 yet, and we played those shenanigans before, and your gal doesn't want to play those shenanigans. I feel like there's still a lot of side missions to do. I actually don't think. Oh no, we did do a main mission today, and that was gathering up information about A2. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. Right, if we go over there, make our way over there, then I guess once we reach there, I'll leave it off for Wednesday stream. And I just can't wait until we defeat the canyon. Like, I want to say, like, we're 10 levels away from me being able to go back up to the canyon and destroy every single one of them, just saying. Moulin Rouge also has Ewan McGregor in it, but the song is by the Police originally. Oh, okay. They did that really good one. That Message in a Bottle. Whoa. They did that one. And honestly, that, if you choose that one on Guitar Hero, like, it's amazing. Like, the riffs and what at the end, 10 out of 10 recommend. And that Guitar Hero has Killing in the Name of on it as well. I can't remember. I think it's Guitar Hero 2 or 3. If we fall down there, will we die? Actually, let's save it. Why can we not save anything anymore? Why does it like to pick and choose when I can save? Right, I want to go back to the Resistance camp and save, actually, because for some reason it's not letting me save over by the objective. And yeah, I really don't like the fact this game picks and choose when it lets you save. I really don't like that. Why the option of quick saving when half the time you can't even use the option? It's stupidness. It just gets me mad, because I always save when I know it's about to kick off, or when I know I'm about to do something incredibly stupid. I like to save it just so I know I've got my back in case I do F it up. Okay, so let's... Oh, so now we can actually do a proper save. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my, did Sting join the stream for a moment? Oh, is that what I was singing? You know, I think he did. I think he possessed me for a second. Actually, is he alive? Because he can't possess me if he's alive. But, you know, I think I just, like, tapped in to his aura, to his soul just then. So, you know. Right, did I save it properly? Overwrite this. Yes. Okay. I like to think I'm funny. I think you're funny. I laugh at you, Scott. And I think Link laughs at you as well. So, and sometimes we're laughing with you, and sometimes maybe we're laughing at you, but at least we're still laughing. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still around. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I can't say he like possessed me then. Actually, can we zoom out? Okay, it hasn't even zoomed out, but whatever. Yeah, so I can't say he possessed me. I'll just say that I kind of connected to him by the planes, and yeah, just like felt him. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shucks, and she has to ruin it. You know me. I like to just add, you know, a bit of flavour to everything. Well guys, it's past 12 o'clock, or it is past 12 o'clock. So I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. I know it's been early, but thank you Scott and thank you for being up super early, even though if I lived in Mermaid Land it's afternoon. But Scott, thanks for, you know, being up super early. It means so much you guys watching me at this time. Even though this is only the really kind of time during the day that I can stream, even though we had that little problem before, but you know, we got over it, we worked with it. And thank you, but thanks for following me, because then that's just one more towards the big 5-0, which honestly I'll have like a party on stream when we hit the big 5-0. So yeah, so now it's been a good stream guys, and you know, Din Din's time, I feel you, I'm gonna make some noodles in a sec. That's the only problem about streaming at this time, like I'm starving when it, like by the time it's like 11:45. So enjoy and have a nice day tomorrow, and I will see you all on Wednesday to continue the journey. Love you guys.